Hello students, once again your maths teacher Mukesh sir is with you to explain the next exercise 7.4, and before that I am going to explain one theorem, that is prove that the sum of the any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. This theorem you can see, it is written here. Okay, the sum of the any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. And student, whenever we need to construct a triangle, it is must that sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side. So in this theorem we will prove it. So how we can prove? See, I am going to explain how we can prove it. Okay, and it is very easy, not typical to learn. So here student, ABC is a triangle. Here you can see the triangle, that ABC is a triangle, and proof we will start. Okay, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, what we are going draw produced BA, produced BA up to BA to D, such that BA to D we have to produce the line. This line BA is going up to D point. Okay, and the condition should be, what is this condition? Condition is such that AC equals to AD. AC equals to AD. This is the condition that we are constructing. We are producing this line BA up to D point, so that AD should be equals to AC, and up to there we have to prove, and then we have to produce. And then next one is, that is join DA. Then we have to join DA. Okay, join DA. After joining the DA, we can see, and in this inequality, one thing is there, one properties are there. The angle opposite to larger side will be larger. Okay, so in this triangle you can see the larger side is BD. Okay, so here you can write down BD is greater than BC. You can see here BD side is greater than BC because we have constructed. Then if you will see in the diagram, then BD is the sum of AB plus AD. BD equals to sum of BA plus AD is greater than BC. Okay, and we have constructed, what construction we have done? That AD equals to AC. So in place of AD we will use AC. Okay, so we will write down in the next step now. Then it will be BA plus AC is greater than BC, and this is our proof. So we have to prove this one. Now here you can see the sum of two sides BA plus AC of this triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC, okay, you can see here in this triangle, in triangle ABC, AB plus AC is greater than BC, and this we need to prove. So this is the theorem. You watch this video, and also I will send this in the PDF. Okay, so you can get the solution also, but you must watch the video. And now the next, I am going to explain the next one, and that is exercise 7.4. okay, so you can see here exercise 7.4, first question. Now remember these things, student, whatever I explained, that first of all, sum of any two sides in a triangle will be greater than the third side. And now some inequalities here is there. If the side is larger in a triangle, then opposite of the larger side angle also will be greater than other angles. And if a side is smaller, then opposite angle to smaller side also will be smaller than other sides. So this you have to keep in mind. Now here in this question exercise 7.4, question number 1. What the question you can see here on the screen. So that in our right angle triangle, the hypotenuse is the longest side. We have to prove that in this right angle triangle ABC, hypotenuse AC is the longest side. So how we can prove it? Okay. Now see, here we can see ABC is a right angle at B. B per right angle है. Okay. Then what else will happen? Now angle A plus angle C equals to 180 degree, because this is already 90 degree. So now sum of A and sum of C will be 90 degree. So it is 90 degree. And then angle B is greater than angle A, because B alone is 90 degree. Here you can see B alone is 90 degree. So angle B is greater than angle A, because A is less than 90. And so opposite side of B, opposite side of B, that is AC. So AC is greater than BC. Okay, opposite side of angle A, that is BC, and opposite side of angle B, that is AC. So in place of angle B, we will write down AC, and in place of angle A, BC. This is first equation. Okay, and now same way we can move for the next. In the next line you can write down angle B is greater than angle C, because sum of angle A and angle C 90 degree. So angle C also will be less than angle B. So angle B is greater than angle C. Then AC is greater than AB. Now you can see the side AC. Here you can see from the equation first, side AC is greater than BC, and in equation 2 side AC is greater than AB. Hence hypotenuse is the greatest side. Okay, so this proof has been completed. And the next question number 2. In the given figure, now see the diagram. In the given figure, side AB and AC of triangle ABC, side AB and AC of triangle ABC are extended to point P and Q. Up to P and Q point, extended means produced, respectively. Also angle PBC. Which one angle is PBC? Let us see here. It is given angle PBC. Here if you will see this angle PBC, this angle is less than angle QCB. Is still less angle. Is less than angle QCB. So that AC is greater than AB. We have to prove that AC side is greater than AB side. So now let us start to prove. Here it is given. Now you can see ABC, angle ABC plus angle PBC. Angle ABC, this one, and angle PBC. That is 180 degree linear pair. Okay. So if ABC we will left this side, PBC take that side, then it will be angle ABC equals to 180 minus angle PBC. Okay. Similarly, angle ACB, this side if you will see, angle ACB is equal to 180 minus angle QCB. Okay. And what is given? If you will see, here it is given that angle PBC is less than angle QCB. Okay. So in place of PBC, what we can write down? In place of PBC, both sides we can subtract from 180 degree. So in place of PBC, you can write down 180 minus PBC, 180 minus QBC, 180 minus PBC. Okay, then what will happen? If you will use this one, what will happen? You can see 180 minus QCB is less than 180 minus PBC. How it will be? How it will come? Okay, this is the main problem, that how you can write down this one. From here you can use this one. You can see here the angle Q180, we are subtracting, this is QCB and this angle PBC. When we will take this side, one more thing you can understand like this. Adding both sides, angle PBC is less than angle QCB. Okay. Then adding both sides 180, then it will be 180 minus angle PBC is less than plus 180 plus angle QCB. Now QCB take this side and PBC that side, then they will be minus. So they will come in this form. 180 minus QCB and 180 minus PBC. 180 minus QCB you can see here, that is angle ACB, and 180 minus PBC, that is angle ABC. ACB and ABC. So in the next step it is kept here. Opposite angle of ACB opposite angle, that is AB. Angle ACB opposite angle is ACB, opposite side, that is AB. So here AB, and opposite of ABC, that is AC. So here you can see AC is greater than AB, and this only we have to prove that AC is greater than AB. Okay. So this is the way to solve these questions. Okay, and the next question, you can see the next one. See, next question is given here. You can see the question. In the figure, angle B is less than angle A. The figure is given, and in this figure, angle B is less than angle A and angle C is less than angle D. Show that AD is less than BC. It is very easy. First of all, we will take this triangle and then this one triangle. So what is given? Angle B. So we have angle B is less than angle A. Angle B is less than angle A in this triangle. Then OB is greater than OA. How it will be? See, angle A is greater than angle B. You can see like this. Then angle A, opposite of angle A, OB side. So OB or BO is greater than AO. Okay, this is equation first. Same way, it is given angle C is less than angle D or angle D is greater than C. So here CO will greater than DO. Second equation. Then adding first and second in this one. BO plus CO. When you realize that BO plus CO, that will be total side, that is BC. And AO plus DO, that will be total side AD. Okay, so when using this property or adding this one, and we can see here BC is greater than AD. BC is greater than AD or AD is less than BC. Both are correct. Okay, you can write down like this way or like this. So both the solutions are correct. And the next question number 3. This is question number 4. So this is a little much longer question, but I can explain. I will try to explain easily. You can see here now. In this question, it is given AB and CD are respectively the smallest. AB is the smallest side. Here you can see AB is the smallest side, as well as the CD is the largest side. Okay, so these 2 points you remember, that AB is the smallest and DC or CD is the largest one side. And also it is given angle A is greater than we have to prove angle A is greater than angle C and angle B is greater than angle D. So one by one we will start to prove it. How we can prove it? You can see. First of all, what we will do for AC, angle A is greater than angle C. A and C. So what we will do, we will join AC. Because we are taking angle A and angle C, so we have to join AC. Then when angle A and angle C we will join, then BC is smaller, BC is greater than AB. In this triangle, you can write down BC is greater than AB because AB is the smallest side. So opposite angle also will be opposite angle based on this. In this diagram you can see here, in this one. In this side AB is less than BC because AB is smaller or BC is greater than AB. Then opposite angles also will be like this. Same in this way. Then angle 2, here it is written angle 2 is greater than angle 4. Equation first. Same way in this triangle. CD is the greater than AD. CD is greater than AD. Then angle 1 will be greater than angle 3. This is equation second. Okay. Adding equation first and second. First and second we will add. Then angle 2 plus angle 1, that will be complete angle A, and angle 4 plus angle 3, that will be complete angle C. So this is the first proof that has been completed, that angle A is greater than angle C. Now student, for the second one, what will you do for B to D? Similarly, it is written here similarly. Join BD and we can prove that. Now in this triangle I am going to explain. Here you can see in this triangle, join BD. B to D you can join. And now you can give the name of angle 1, angle 2, okay, angle 3 and angle 4 like this, and then you can use the same property. So the second proof will come. Okay. Student, the next questions are in your homework and these questions are very easy. If you are not understanding, I will explain afterward, but these 2 questions are very easy. These solutions I will send in the PDF. All the questions you have to note it down. Okay. God bless you. Thank you.